morning, friends. Let the weekend shenanigans begin. Callie's going bananas because my neighbor just went out to walk their dog. So, of course, she's trying to say hello. So, yeah, it's time to start Weekend Shenanigans. I got to go jump in the shower, and then I got to bring little Miss Thing over here over to her puppy playgroup. And then I got to run to Walmart. I'm going to go over to Walmart and pick up a few things. And then I'm debating, do I go from Walmart over to Qdoba? Because I'm going to get Qdoba for dinner tonight. I'm on my own this morning. But I think that Qdoba would be really good for dinner tonight, so I think I'm going to go do that. Ed is not allowed outside today. So he went to the dermatologist yesterday and had that procedure done to his head. So for 48 hours, we should probably make it a little bit longer, so we're figuring the entire weekend. He is not to go outside. In fact, he's not even really supposed to be near like windows where UV rays can get in because his head is like hypersensitive.
I'm always hypersensitive.
Well, his head is always hypersensitive, but he's not really supposed to be outside or near windows. So he is banished to the house, maybe banished to the basement. So we're going to work on Qdoba for dinner tonight. And then I think we'll go downstairs this afternoon and just binge watch Handmaid's Tale. And he can work on his eBay store and all that fun stuff. But I wanted to show you all the stuff that the dermatologist sent him home with. So the treatment he had done, it was a chemotherapy cream that they put on his noggin, his little bald head. And they put the cream all over his head, and then he had to sit under this light that activates whatever is in the cream to kill any potential cancer cells that are in there so he doesn't get skin cancer on his head. It's a preventative measure. Because he's got a lot of sun damage, as most of us do, I'm a child of the 70s and 80s. We laid out in the sun until we got crispy. It was just a thing back then. So we pay for it now. But anyway, so he had that treatment done, and they sent him home with a bunch of stuff. One of the things they sent him home with, he got 2 little things of this. He's got 2 of these. So this is the Eucerin Advanced Hydration with SPF 50. Eucerin is a really good product. I have some Eucerin products. The Eucerin that I have, it goes on very thick. I'd be curious to see how thick this is, or if it goes on light, because I don't know. This if it goes on thick, this might be one that we wanna. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. My neighbor was coming back with her dog. So yeah, so I'd be curious to see, because the Eucerin that I have is very thick. And if this one is thick, I would probably wait and not use this one right away on Ed's head, because putting something really thick and having to rub it in is probably not going to be super comfortable. So we're going to check this one out and see what we think. But we got 2 of those. Then we've got 2. Oh, wow. They gave him some La Roche-Posay, which is usually pretty. I mean, they're tiny. They're not big. But the La Roche-Posay is usually kind of pricey. But this one is the Melt in Milk Sunscreen. He got 2 of those with SPF 60. This one will probably it will probably feel really nice to put on his head, because this one will be nice and smooth, I think. But that's a good one, La Roche-Posay. And if he finds that he really likes any of these, we can get him a larger tub of it, because Ed's head and sunscreen are now going to become best friends. Best friends. It's not just a hat. it's going to be a hat and sunscreen on the noggin. Okay. Then he also got this. Oh, this is a facial moisturizing lotion. So this one has SPF 30. Okay, I bet you that'll be really nice. But that one is a facial one. So you can try that one on his face and see what he thinks. I might actually like that one myself. CeraVe, it's a CeraVe. CeraVe's a good one too. They have this, I've looked at this before at Walmart. It's a good one. What else did they send him home with? So they sent him home with 2 of these little aquaphors. He used, I believe, did you use this one last night, honey? So you put this one on your head after you took your shower? Okay, so this is the aquaphor. This one does not have sunscreen. So we'll have to pick one of these to put on his head this morning. And again, he's not going outside. I don't know. We'll see. We might save this. If he's not going to go outside, we might just keep him away from windows. But he got 2 of these, so he put this on last night to moisturize his head. And then he also got 2 of these. Which one of these is in the other room? The CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. Again, CeraVe is a good product. I have a big bottle of face wash. So he got 2 of those. He got 2 of these, the foaming cleanser. So this is for him to use in the shower to wash his head. And basically he can't wash his head like and scrub. He can wash, like put this on his head and then gently wash his head with his hand, but no scrubbing right now. So maybe tonight or tomorrow we'll have him wash his head with this. But he got 2 of those. And then he got 3 of these, which I'm going to try one of these myself because he got 3. He got 3 of the Neutrogena. But it's the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen with SPF 70. I bet you this is nice. I'm going to try this one myself, I think. Neutrogena. And then he got another La Roche-Posay. This one, right here. This one, small, I can't read it. Hold on. This one is a gentle foaming cleansing oil for dry to extra dry skin. Okay, so this one and the CeraVe he can use on his head. Yeah. So, I mean, I did look at his head this morning and it is getting red because what they said is going to happen is his head's going to start to get like redder. It's going to look like he's got a sunburn. And then after that, his head, the skin is going to kind of get a little flaky. And it's going to look like after sunburn, you know. If you get a sunburn, your skin peels. Your first sunburn of the season. I remember that very well as a child. So his skin will peel off. But they told him also, don't, if he sees like pieces of skin peeling, he's not supposed to pull them off. He's supposed to just let it do its thing. So, anyway. All right. I'm going to go jump in the shower, drop off the baby, and get over to Walmart. So, see you guys in a little bit.
The next day.
So it's Sunday morning, and you're probably wondering what the heck happened to the rest of Saturday. Well, I did do a little bit of recording yesterday, but something happened. I didn't So I have my little mini mic that I've been using, the little mini mic, which is wonderful. I love it. Works really well. But I was using the mini mic yesterday, and I did some recording in the car, and I used the mini mic in the car, and then I did some recording out on the deck, and apparently I didn't plug the mini mic in like properly or all the way or something. I don't know. But all the rest of the recordings that I did yesterday came out. You could hear me, but it was very not staticky, but kind of, I don't know. It just didn't sound good. It sounded terrible. So that video footage is deleted. So now it's Sunday. So cheers. Welcome to Sunday. I am going to take you out again. I took you out yesterday, but I'm going to take you back out on the deck, and I'm going to show you Callie's doghouse is all set up, and it's working like a dream. You know, I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know. Is she going to adapt to this doghouse? Is she going to want to go in the doghouse and do her business? It's working beautifully. Beautifully. I'm going to take you out and show you. But she goes, like, I open the slider, she runs out. Now she runs right, if she's got to go, she runs right in and she does her business. And one of the good things about this too is because it's all enclosed, she goes in and she focuses on her business. She's not distracted by other things like a squirrel or a chipmunk or a bird, you know. She just goes in and does her thing, and then she comes out and focuses on those things. So yeah, I'm very, very happy. I was so proud of her. She went in yesterday afternoon. She went in and right away she did her peepees, and I was like, I gave her like the, you know, when she does something good that I want her to do, I get really excited and I let her know how happy I am with her, and she lives for that. Like she loves it when she makes mommy very happy. So now she knows, oh, if I go in the doghouse and go potty, mommy gets really happy. And mommy gives me a bone. So yeah, it's working out great. I'm going to take you. It's not a very sunny morning. It's, what time is it? It's 7:45. But I'm going to take you out onto the deck and show you the new doghouse. Okay, so here's the new doghouse. Callie is currently in it, showing you her butt. But she doesn't have to go right now. She's already gone. But there's the doghouse. And inside, I'll show you the top view, because this little roof is on a hinge. So if it's going to rain, we can close the hinge. I just like to leave it, the door open. The roof open, because then when she goes in, I can look inside. But there's the inside. We've got it set up with her potty pads. It wouldn't fit 3 across, so we did 2, and then just a regular potty pad in the middle. And then underneath is a rubber mat that we got at the job lot. But it's really cute, and I am gonna make a little sign to go like right here. I'm gonna make a little sign, or I might make a little sign and put it like maybe right here. I don't know, but it's cute. It's got the little puppy paw on it. But yeah, it's working out great. Love it, and Callie is adapting very well, so I'm happy with that. So I'm going to head back in the house, but I got a new pair of pajama pants I wanted to show you. It's a pajama outfit. So I had got the ones that, the same ones I told you that Robin got, but those won't be here till tomorrow. I'm thinking, it says they'll be here tomorrow. We'll see. But I found these on Amazon, and I got a few pairs of these from Amazon. And I also ordered a couple of capri length, like lounge pants Those will be here tomorrow too. Actually, a couple pairs of them will be here later in the week, but a few of them will be here tomorrow. But let me show you the pajama pants. Let me show you. Hold on one second. Cute, right? Really cute, and they're comfortable. So today's project is going to consist of getting rid of and just tossing old, like just worn and faded and just old pajama pants and whatnot. So I'm going to work on that project today. I'm going to throw in a load of laundry. I think we're going to go down and watch some more Handmaid's Tale. We're halfway done with season 5. And then the final season is season 6. So, and then once we're done with that, I noticed that the new season of Ginny and Georgia is back up. So we're going to watch that. I still have some 911 that we got to catch up on. When I was out yesterday at I stopped into Five Below. And I picked up this little book. It's a little self-care book, which I thought was really fun, and it's got like all sorts of little tips, and it's just a fun little read. It talks about just taking better care of yourself. It just says that this book is meant to be used and shared in whatever way you see fit. Even though the official title is The Complete Guide to Self-Care, I want you to read it as Patti's Complete Guide to Self-Care. Self-care is an individual journey, so there is no right or wrong way to use the book. Its content is here to serve you in the best way for you. You can use this book however you see fit. And it's just got all sorts of tips for living a healthier life. And so I'm going to read that at some point. And yeah, but it's cute. I picked it up at Five Below. Five Below. It says it features more than 80 accessible activities to help you reconnect with your body, mind, spirit, and surroundings. The Complete Guide to Self-Care helps you refresh and ready yourself to face the world. Recharge and tenderly care for yourself by creating a sanctuary, implementing a daily meditation, making a gratitude journal, setting boundaries, being present and connecting to your body through intuitive movement. Relax, chill out, take time, and make space for the most important person in your life, you. Yeah, that was fun. So I'm going to read that. The birds that built the nest above the door again. So they had built a nest. I told you this before, but I'll tell you again. If you're new here, the birds build a nest. We have a middle, I call it the middle door, and then we have the main entry door. They built a nest. We don't use that door. So they built a bird nest above the door, like on the ledge. I find it an odd spot because the ledge is like maybe this, but they use mud and everything. It's a very secure nest. But they had built a nest, and then they had their babies, and the babies flew the nest and left. So we thought, okay, now we can clean it up because they make a big mess. So Ed went out and he cleaned it all up and he got rid of the nest because they were gone. Or so we thought. Because he cleaned out the nest, cleaned it all up, and then the birds came back and started to rebuild the nest. They were like, Hurricane Ed came through and destroyed our nest. So now we have to rebuild because they were having more babies. And they did. Yesterday, I guess the babies have hatched and they're in there now. And mommy and daddy are feverishly feeding them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And every time one of them lands back in the nest with food, you can hear them. You can hear them all go chirp, 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 chirp. So there's another batch of babies in there. Do I know if they're going to have another batch after this one? They might, because they seem to be pretty intent on having lots of babies. So after these babies fly the nest, we'll wait a little while and see what happens. Because I don't want Ed to knock this nest down now and come find out that, oh, they want to have a third. Because sometimes they will. I read about it. Sometimes they can have 2 to 3, sometimes 1, but sometimes 2, sometimes 3 nests a season, nests a year. So once these babies fly, we'll wait before we knock their nest out. They like that spot because it's protected. It's in like a corner. It's hidden from the elements. It's hidden from the rain. They're protected. So I understand. I get it, birdies. I get it. So anyway, so I am going to go in the closet and get rid of old pajamas because my new pajamas are fabulous. And my other sets that I got will be here tomorrow. And then, like I said, I also got some new lounge pants. I got a pair of long ones, but then I got a couple pairs of the capri ones. Because when it's really, really hot, I want to wear the shorts. But when it's cooler, like, I might want to wear this with the lounge pants and then put like a little sweatshirt or something on over it. So, or like a sweater or something. But anyway, those will be here tomorrow. I'll show you what I got from Kohl's tomorrow, and then I'll show you what I got from Amazon Prime. So I basically restocked my pajamas I live in pajamas. When I am not at work, and I see Ed's over here listening to me, he's smiling because he knows. I get home from work, it's the first thing I do is I put on my comfy clothes. So, yeah, I'll show you all those. I don't know, tomorrow. Well, they're going to be here tomorrow, so I'll probably show them to you on Tuesday. But anyway, I'm going to go clean the drawers out a little bit and get rid of some stuff. The pajamas I'm not going to put up on Poshmark. Those are going to go in so apparently you cannot throw clothes out in the trash. I did not know that. So I'm going to put them in a donation bag and we'll drop them off at Goodwill or Savers or something. Or I'll dump them in the, what's that bin? St. Vincent de Paul. I'll put them in that bin. I'm just going to make up a bag. So anyway, okay. I'll chat with you later.
What you doing?
The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Previously on The Handmaid's Tale. Our friendly's right there in no man's land, but he can't get across.
Everything we want to know about Hannah is just there. I'm going across.
I'm going with you.
I don't know where the schools are, but everything we do know is on here.
This new grand plan of yours, what are you calling it? New Bethlehem. The other commanders will never support that.
I should have listened to you. I want to do things differently. I want to address any problem with more compassion.
I was hoping that I could get back to the center and settle in and start work.
We have many good people already in place. Most pregnancies do end in bed rest. Your baby's needs come ahead of any plans or ambitions. This way's a lot quicker back to the border. Stop. Go.
We have to go.
Go.
Come on, it's right there. We can make it.
Okay, so as you just saw, we were downstairs. We watched another episode of The Handmaid's Tale. I'm going to say it again. If you have not watched The Handmaid's Tale, so good. So it's 10 o'clock, so I'm going to do a little bit. We're pausing for a little bit. I'm going to do a few things up here. I'm sorting through one of my drawers. I just pulled all the stuff out of the drawer. It's like a bunch of tank tops and stuff. I'm sorting through all that. Get rid of some things. Look at this. Look at how bright that is. I think I'm going to put that on my Poshmark. But I'm going to sort through I'm going to sort through all of these tank tops. And then I think I'm going to make kind of like a little brunch. I told Ed around 11. He's downstairs working in his eBay store. And I think I'm going to make a little bit of brunch. Maybe I'll make pancakes. What do you think? Should I make pancakes? No, we're not playing rough. I'm sitting on the bed, and she thinks whenever I'm sitting on the bed during the day, it's playtime because she loves to play. Don't you? Can I have a kiss? Kiss. No kisses? Kiss. 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 Mwah. Good girl. I love you. You're such a good girl. Yeah, so I'm going to make us pancakes, and then we're going to go down and watch another episode. We've got three episodes left of season 5. And this last episode we just watched, the way it ended, I was just like, what the heck? So now I got to get back downstairs and watch more. I know, baby girl, I know. So yeah, so I'm going to go through all of these tank tops. I mean, I got a gazillion tank tops, but some of them are old and crappy and ratty and need to be tossed, right? Yes. Oh my gosh, I know, baby. I know. We're not going to play rough right now. We're not going to play rough right now. She likes to play rough. I know. But when I say she likes to play rough, her rough is gentle. Like, she knows that when she's playing with mama, that she is to be gentle with mama. Gentle with mama. See, she plays rough. I know. Gentle. 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 All right. Okay. Hey. Sit. Sit down. Sit. I said sit. 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 She loves to play rough. She loves roughhousing with mama. Okay, sit. Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna play with her for a little bit, and then I'm gonna do these sorting of these tank tops. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Another weekend is winding down. I mean, the weekends just go by way too quick. You know, it's already Sunday, 3 o'clock. So now I'm going to go and get my outfit ready for tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to wear to work yet. I'm going to go get my outfit ready for tomorrow. And I got a load of laundry in the dryer I got to fold. I've been doing some straightening and organizing. I got my tank tops all straightened and organized. And then I did my sock drawer. Yay. I know, exciting things over here. I know. I got my sock drawer organized. Now I'm working on organizing my office. And yeah, that's going to do it for today. That's going to do it for this weekend's Weekend Shenanigans. I appreciate y'all for watching. Oh, and shout out to my eldest niece, Becca. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Becca. Love you. If you're watching, mwah, love you. And yeah, it's going to do it. Thanks, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're new here and you haven't yet subscribed, well, it's free. You can. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, it'll really help out my channel. And I'll see you guys all in a couple of days. Actually, yeah, tomorrow my Kohl's package should arrive and my other Amazon Prime items should arrive. So I'm going to have some things to show you. So we'll see you guys in a couple of days. Bye for now.